"Who are you, madame?" said the Count to the veiled woman. She looked around to make sure they were alone, then clasped her hands and said in a tone of despair, "Edmund, don't kill my son." The Count stepped back and uttered a feeble exclamation. The pistol fell from his hand. "What name was that you just pronounced, Madame de Morcerf?" he said. "Yours!" she cried, throwing back her veil. "Edmund, this isn't Madame de Morcerf who has come to you. It's Mercedes." "Mercedes is dead, madame." "Mercedes is still alive, and she was the only one who recognized you when she saw you. I was right to say to you, spare my son's life." "Who told you I had anything against your son, madame?" "My son attributes his father's misfortune to you." "What has happened to his father is not a misfortune. It's a punishment. Providence has punished him."
"But I'm the one who's guilty, Edmund. And if you want to take revenge on someone, you ought to take it on me for not having the strength to withstand your absence and my own loneliness."
"But why was I absent?" cried Monte Cristo.
"Because you were arrested."
"And why was I arrested?"
"I don't know," said Mercedes.
"No, you don't know, madame. I was arrested and put into prison because on the day before I was to marry you, a man named Danglars wrote this letter, which Fernand himself mailed." Mercedes took the letter and read it in terror.
"Oh, my God! And what was the result of this letter?"
"You already know the result. It led to my imprisonment. But what you don't know is how long my imprisonment lasted. You don't know that for 14 years I was only a quarter of a league away from you, in a cell in the Château d'If."
"Good God!" cried Mercedes, reeling. Falling to her knees, she cried out, "Forgive, Edmund. Forgive for the sake of Mercedes, who still loves you."
The Count raised her to her feet and said,
"Impossible, madame. Impossible. I must have vengeance." "Take your vengeance, Edmund," cried the poor mother. "But take it on those who are guilty. Take it on Fernand. Take it on me. But don't take revenge on my son."